Hey everybody, welcome to an Innistrad block draft yet again. And where do we want to go? We can go the Geist route, or the Loyal Cathar route, the Rack, the Death. I like white a whole bunch. I can't get away from it. Geist is probably the better card. There's no real other green other than the Grave Tiller Worm. Maybe we just go Strangle Root. Loyal Cathar is so good though. But we'll take the better card and get after the green, I suppose. And what do we get to go with that? Scoring Villager, Nibbles of the Breath, Bone Flinger, Nibbles. I definitely want one of these guys. If we go with the hasty theme, maybe the Warlord's the best. Or we go green blue. I like Nibbles a whole lot. Probably more than the Bone Flinger. Yeah, I think I'm gonna grab this blue card. I'm not committed to the Geist at all, and I love Nibbles of the Breath. Maybe we can get some green blue something working, but I won't commit to anything just yet. And we get some white cards. Fires on Death! I could jump all over it. So what are we looking at? Stormbound Geist, a Screeching Scab, give us an Urn, another Warlord, got Dawn Treader Elk, I'll get Halfback. I can get Fires Crazy up in here. Or maybe we just push a green blue aggro or something. Lots of flyers. Iron Right's good. Nibbles and Urn is really good. Maybe I just take the Niblis. I'll stick with the blue cards. Stormbound Geist it is. And a Deranged Outcast. Doesn't really complement blue too well, but... Or we go Elder, which is a little more niche. Absence Collar is sweet. But I think we just take the green card here. I'm sure we can get some humans at some point. I do like Collar a whole bunch. But we'll go with the Outcast. Better paired in green-white. But there are cards like Occultist and, Deranged Assistant for as far as cheap blue drops. Not the most aggro cards, but still decent. Keep with the aggro theme, probably just take the Dryad here. I mean, I could pick up some endgame, but I don't want a 6-drop just yet. I'd rather have just another 2. Artful Dodge is, I wouldn't mind picking up a little later. But we'll go with the Dryad. Keep our curve nice and low. And what do we get? I think we're pretty desperate for a Grip Tide. Our curve is looking a little clunky with the double green into the double blue. Hellenge Beast is decent, but we really need this Grip Tide. Right now, one of 2 somewhat removal spells. And Uvenwald Bear, I guess. I do like Elgod, but we're in the green, so let's take the bear. What am I looking for? 1-drops? They'd be helpful. So now what do we got? We either got a late game card or Crushing Vines, which is pretty good. Or we could just take a Scab. Maybe we just take the Worm. I haven't played with it, and it looks like a real beater. It's expensive, but we are going to need some late game. And our flyers, hopefully we can take over the skies with the blue cards and won't really need Crushing Vines. And this might be main deckable. Well, this is all crap, so I'll just take the Grafdigger's Cage. And some white cards, but Wild Hunger is good. Might be worth a red splash. The white cards are pretty good too, though. And with Dryad, or not Dryad, but the Deranged Outcast, maybe I get a little white. I'm going to pick up Inquisitor here. And Hunger's nice. And Array for the sideboard. Or we could do a Fengraf. I'll take a sideboard card. Artful Dodge is decent here. Saving Graphs is okay. Probably should have taken the Wild Hunger, but I feel like I might want some of these sack creatures for our Outcast. And I always get so eager to go 3-color. Can't help myself. Alrighty. So, Mirror Mad is not something I want to be doing. It's a question of Mystics and Juggernaut. And I think I just want the Juggernaut. It's always going to be a 5/5, where Mystics is awesome when it's flipped. But I think I'd rather just have the Jugs. And not too much else going on here. Maybe get a Vigil or Ranger's Guile this table. That'd be nice. Probably get a green card. Hopefully not the Grave Bramble. And there's our Mausoleum Guard. If we do want to commit to the White Splash. No real good green here. The blue doesn't really help us much. So we can either take Guard or the Bonds. And I like Guard a whole lot. With our Outcast, I want to make it work. So yeah, I think I'll take the Guard here. And well, there's a Travel Prep. Can't pass that up. That's gonna be nice for us. And we could either pick up a Trick, kind of cementing our 3-color strat, or we could take a Muller. I feel like we have enough 4-drops. There's a Victim that's pretty late. Feeling Dread could be good for us. We are going to need to pick up some more 1s and 2s, hopefully. Hopefully we get a Pilgrim. Well, there's a Wolf Run. I think I'm just better off taking the Dark Thicket Wolf. If I would have taken that Wild Hunger, probably would have picked up the Kessig and eliminated the whole white. But looks like Dark Thicket Wolf will serve us well. And now we can get, well, how many humans we got? 1, 2, 3. 3 humans. Butcher's Cleaver's so good. Both these are pretty nice tricks to have. If we do play the Artful Dodge, Butcher's Cleaver is going to be pretty huge for us. Spectral Flight is also worth considering with all our 2-drops. Maybe we just get really aggressive with it. All these are solid tricks, though. Butcher's Cleaver is colorless, and we can probably pick up more humans. Maybe just get out of blue entirely. Bonds leads towards that. Naturalize for the board. That was a really late Bonds, in my opinion. Maybe we do just end up out of blue. Green-white. Dropping blue loses a lot of our 3-drops, but the synergies of green-white are just so much better. If we can pick up more humans, especially some 1-drops, Doom Travelers and Selfless Cathars, yeah, maybe we'll make this work. Get out of blue, get into white. I don't really need the Grave Bramble, I think I'll take the Vigil. If we do end up splashing a little blue here for Griptide and a Niblis, maybe, maybe not Artful Dodge. Who knows? And there's a 1-drop for us. Happy to see that. And I suppose a Woodland Sleuth isn't awful. Prefer not to play it. So it's looking like we're getting out of blue, which probably just splashing a little for the Feeling of Dread flashback. Maybe Niblis as well. All these cards are pretty bad. I guess Hysterical Blindness. Ambush Viper's pretty good. Let me hide this card. Yeah, let's get another 2-drop. And that, hide the black. Spidery Grass is a pretty good trick, but hopefully we can pick up some 3-drop white flyers, Chapel Geist, and Voices and whatnot. So I'm looking at Sentry, Lumberknot, Elder Cathar, and I think I just want a human either way to go with our Cleaver. And I think just for curve purposes, I want a 3-drop. I do like the Cathars. Thraben Sentry's good. Let's hide the Sleuth. Our 4-drop's pretty good. I really want a 3-drop. Maybe we can wheel the Lumberknot? Probably not. Yeah, just taking for curve. And there, we got a Thraben Sentry anyway. Occultist is worth considering, but I feel like we're better served just getting out of blue and getting fully into the white train, especially with our Butcher's Cleaver. Picking up as many white humans as possible. But we're really want to be on the lookout for the 1-drops and hopefully some 3-drop white flyers. And that would be just great. And there's a 2-drop, which I think I'm going to pick up here. Other options, a Mask. Yeah, I'll just take the Cloistered Youth. Oh, wow. And a Pilgrim? I can't pass Slayer. It's too good, and this is really late for it. Pilgrim would be sweet, but Slayer's just the nuts. So good. I think someone's eating up all our Spirit Flyers. So we're going to be the... Oh, there's Midnight Haunting and a Pilgrim. Well, shit. I think we got to go Haunting. Letting 2 Pilgrims get by me is a bit of a bummer. But I want Flyers, and this pairs with Travel Prep really well. Yeah, Haunting it is. And we can either trick it out or get a removal spell. And I think the best white trick in the game. This is so good. And what do we got? Stitcher's Apprentice. Probably not going to play it. Maybe we just take the Spare from Evil. Yeah, I think it's better just to get out of blue. Make-A-Wish is okay in this deck. I think I'll just take the sideboard trick. So we'll hide the Artful Dodge. Hide the Caravan Vigil. Letting 2 Pilgrims get by. That's a bummer. But I think Midnight Haunting's going to be a little better served. We have so many 2-drops where the lack of a 1-drop isn't too bad. We should always have a turn 2 play. cleavers and jugs. Yeah, this deck is looking alright. And I think our villagers is going to be better served than a lumberknot. That's pretty sweet. Big fan of villagers. And I might even play this virtue. We have the guard, the inquisitor, the midnight haunting. Well, that's about it, but I don't think we're going to need well, the spiders could be decent. But if we get a Doom Traveler, I'm definitely going to play the virtue. I'm not the biggest fan of the spider. I don't think we are going to get Doom Traveler. I don't see any. There must be a blue-white spirit player at the table. I think we saw one Chapel Geist and we let it go by. Moon Mist, I guess. Or we hated Trader's Blood. But all our stuff doesn't really... I'm going to just hate out the Ancient Grudge. I don't want to lose my equipment. Cobbled Wings, I suppose. And a Purebloods. Another Spare from Evil. Not gonna play the Boneyard Worm. So we are pretty aggressive. I think we'll just be better served not playing blue. And just lay down those creatures fast and try to get in. Would have liked more 1-drops, but I think we'll manage. Oh, maybe we do splash the blue for feeling. Hunger, Wolf, Outcast. Not you. I think the Sleuth might make our deck. Cleaver in. And I'm definitely going to go 16 lands here. The question is, do we want to splash? We have the Vigil. We didn't get any priests. Our removal is pretty lacking, I feel. It's a lot of trick-based. Bonds. I guess Virtue can go down here, too. It's Critter. So we had a whole bunch of creatures. It's 17 plus Midnight Haunting. Yeah, I think we can just live without removals and just try to kill them as fast as we can. We could drop the Sleuth. It is a human, so it's good with the Cleaver. And it gets something of value back. All our drops are pretty good. Virtue's a little iffy. It's just the 1, 2, 3, just 3 cards to interact with it. Yeah, I think that's a little too greedy for us. Can we squeeze in more creatures? I guess just the Purebloods. I feel like Niblicine Griptide might be worth the splash of the Vigil. We could always just keep it on the side. Our flying protection is, it looks like just Midnight Haunting and Spirit Tokens. We could play Cobbled Wings. Maybe we play 1 blue just for Feeling of Dread, potential flashback. Niblis is really good. But this is going to be running a lot more consistent without it. So let's throw some lands in here. 8/8. So, possible changes. Sideboard option. Could bring in Cobble Wings for side. Naturalize. the spares, the ray. Decent sideboard options. Even the grudge. I mean, the vigil opens it up a little more. We could, vigil and bring ancient grudge in for our artifacts. Ray just comes right in. Nibbles and grip. Saving grasp. I don't really need that. So our air is a little weak, but hopefully we can just ground them out. Yeah, we'll try this. I'll see you for round one.